I just created 100 viral shorts and reels in 5 minutes using ChatGPT and Canva. And this same method is making folks thousands of dollars every month. And I'm about to show you the exact step-by-step process. Look, I know that sounds impossible, but I literally just did it while recording this video. And by the end of this video, you too will also know how to replicate this system step by step. Most creators are spending 30 to 60 minutes creating just one reel and short. That means 100 reels is going to take them anywhere from 50 to 100 plus hours of work. That's almost 3 weeks of content creation, which is insane, guys. Meanwhile, successful creators are posting multiple times a day, and the beginners are wondering how the heck can they be able to compete with that number? What if I tell you that there is a way to create a month's worth of viral content in less time than it takes you to actually get a cup of coffee? And the crazy thing is that the people using this method are already generating thousands of dollars every month using this simple system because they can actually keep up with the algorithm. In this video, I will review the 3-step process that I used to create 100 viral shots in less than 5 minutes.
This is a step-by-step process which you're going to be needing, and there's going to be a link in the description for you to get access to these resources. So everything you need to create this step-by-step is already in this document. So I've actually put it together, both the prompt and everything. So let's go through the method and the process on how you can actually create 100 shots and reels in less than 5 minutes using ChatGPT. So the very first step process is we're going to be leveraging ChatGPT. So all the step-by-step process is already in here. So all you have to do is in this resources, just scroll down and you want to go to this page where you can actually copy and paste the prompt into ChatGPT. So what we're doing is that we're going to copy this prompt, everything into it. In this prompt, we're going to copy it. You can do that with Control V, or you can right click and click on copy to actually get this prompt. So after copying this prompt, the next step is to go to ChatGPT because this is where we're going to be using to get those 100 plus content ideas. Now, when we're pasting this stuff into ChatGPT, it's going to give us the answer. But also, this is not just for the short form platform because if we could go through this script and read it, you can see we're asking ChatGPT to create 100 sets of truly captivating insights about social media growth, which is the topic we're talking about in this video. Now, if you're not in the digital space or have anything that have to do with social media marketing and stuff, you can plug in your own niche in this box. For example, if you're in the fitness and weight loss niche, instead of about social media growth, you can say about losing weight and living healthy. If you are in the relationship niche, you can be instead of putting social media growth, you can instead put in this gap your niche, which might be building an healthy relationship or finding love or whatever that might be the problem you're trying to solve with your offer or your business. Now, the insight is going to be in 3 tables, which I'm going to walk you through exactly how we can use Canva to actually create visually appealing content that is going to attract our targeted audience and actually give us more visibility, more engagement, and more lead on the long run. So just copy and paste this prompt into your ChatGPT. So let's ask ChatGPT and see what our result is going to be. It's 100 sets of true captivating insights about social media growth. After inserting the prompt into ChatGPT, it's going to create a full set of 100 unique human-sounding insights and social media growth in table format. Issue as the topic, part 1 of the insight and part 2 of the insight is found to work perfectly for short-form, faceless, gray content. Now, what we want ChatGPT to do is to actually convert this information which we've asked the chatbot to create for us into a CXV file. So the next prompt we're going to give to ChatGPT is to convert the information into a CSV file format. So we can be able to download this insight as a CSV file. So let's do that. And ChatGPT is going to analyze and it's going to give us the CSV file. So you can see, here's your CSV file with 100 insights and social media growth. So we can see this is actually, you can do this without even having to pay for a ChatGPT Plus plan. It's completely free and you can get access to 100 viral short form content. So we can now download this CSV file. Here's our CSV file, which is the social media growth insight, which you're going to be using. So the next step is to head to canva.com, which is going to be the step 2. Step 2, go to Canva and let's build the stuff out, guys. Right? I'll see you in Canva. So we are on Canva right now. So the very first thing we're going to do on Canva is to create a new Instagram reel. Now you can either use Instagram reel or you can use YouTube Shorts, wherever that may be. So we're going to be working with Instagram reel. So just going to scroll and look for Instagram reels, as you can see in here. So we're going to click on this because we're trying to create a short form video which is going to be on the ratio of 9:16 in order to be on these short form platforms. So after creating a new Instagram reel, so the next step, what we're going to do in here is to scroll to the left hand side of Canva, then go to when you can find apps. So in apps here, we're going to go and search for videos. Now you can also do this with just Canva free. You can do this with the Canva free plan. You don't have to actually pay or go into Canva Pro in order to actually get this done. So we're going to click on videos. Now in these videos, what we want to do is we want to search for aesthetic background video. So the reason is because we're going to create those short, captivating reels for social media. Now, depending on the niche you're using, you can either use maybe simple flowers or you can use any of the stuff that you think is going to be visually appealing. But since we are kind of working with the digital marketing space, I'm going to add tech to it. So aesthetic tech background. So I can actually have something that is going to fit into the niche I currently have, if that makes sense. So you just to scroll and look for whatever background you think is going to be interesting. This looks interesting, but it's pretty, it's weird. So just look for something simple. Okay, I think I'm digging this. This is someone, okay. So we can use this. I think I'm feeling this. So here's the video. So after picking the video, let's play this. This is 19 minutes long. It's actually quite a while. So we can be able to reduce this video. The main point of what we want is to actually get something playing on the background while we write those tests and deliver the value. So the first thing I like to do is to first of all make this background black. And in a second, I'm going to show you why I'm doing this first. So I'm going to make the background dark. Then the second step I'm going to do is to click on this video, left click on it, and we want to replace this as the background. So click on replace as background. Then after doing that, we can see that this is now the background. So the next step I'm going to do in here, I want it's looking so white and colorful. So I want to tone it down. So I'm going to go to the transparency and I'm going to reduce it a bit so it's not so bright. So we can see the lady on the background, but at the same time, so our text we're going to be creating can actually pop out. It's not just going to be white and transparent along with the video. So let's play this video and see. So this is just someone writing stuff. So when we're talking about stream video platform, this is going to be very, very perfect for that. So we can see this video is awesome and it's showing the background, someone in the background working on our PC. So we can use this as the background image for this. So the next step is we're going to add some text to this video. So what we're going to do next is to go to test, scroll your elements properties tab of Canva, then click on test. Then we're going to add some text to our video and just add any regular text. It doesn't have to be so much. So I'm just going to pick one of these. I'm just going to add the regular text box. Okay. So in order to get to see the work more properly, I'm going to zoom out. Okay. So you can see this is the first paragraph, which is the test. Now in here, we're going to add the title, which is the title of this post. Now, what we're doing here in a sec is all going to make sense. So just stick with me. Now we can make this font. We can make this text any font we like. Now it's on Canva Sans, which is not the best for me. So I'm going to change it to maybe something that is going to pop. So let's see how this is going to look. Okay, it's not bad. I prefer this. Let me use a share this black. Okay, so we can change this as we want. So this is going to be the title. Now, for me, I like to actually make this different. So I'm going to add a background image to this. So I'm going to add an effect, which is going to be a background to the text. This makes it pops out differently. Now, what I normally like to do is I'm going to change this background color to fit into my brand color. So it's going to look unique. So you can see something like this. And I'm done with this first part, which is the title. So we're also going to need 2 extra text box in here. Now, this is actually massive. We're going to change the font because this is not the headline. So in a sec, you're going to understand everything and why I'm doing it this way. Now this text, I'm going to change it to another font because it's going to look so bold if I should keep it the same. Let's see Poppins. Poppins, not bad. I'm going to make this bold. Then I'm going to add effects, maybe outline, mm, dark. Or I can use the red. It's going to look more cool. Yeah, this is cool. So I'm going to do this and leave it this way. So this is going to be the second, which we will rename as insight. As insert one. Then we're going to copy and paste this, which is just click on this icon, you can duplicate it, and we have our second insight. As you can see, just a little bit of edit, and we are almost done, guys. We're almost done, and we'll get to the good part in a sec. Right? So it doesn't, they are not too close to each other, if that makes sense. So this is just basic editing. Title, the insight, so it's not so further. Insert 2. So the first one is insert 1, second one is insert 2. So we have our first insert, we have our second insert, we have our text, we have our title, which is the 3 stuff we need in here. All right, so that's good. So the thing I'm going to do next is the editing, because everything is on the same timeline and we want it to flow naturally in the editing part. So I'm going to, so each of them show up differently in the video. It's like you're editing animation. So let me show you what I mean by that. You can see this is going to pop out, then this is going to pop out last, if that makes sense. So it's like creating that smooth transition and animation in the video. So the next stuff is actually animate this text on their own. So we can choose which we want. There are different animation style. Okay, so I like this. I'm going to use this. All right. Now for the insert one, I'm going to use the grow animation. So let me see if I can look for that. Okay, we can also use the pop. Okay. I like this bit in a way. So you can see there are different animation styles that you can use on Canva. Or let's stick with pop. Pop. is not bad. I'm going to increase this a bit. Then I'm also going to use the same animation for the second one. I'm going to use pop, so they are all the same style. Okay, so let's see how this is going to look. So the title shows first, the insert one shows, and the insert two shows last. So this is what we need. This is everything we need, and we're almost done, guys. So I just want to center this. Okay, on the center, it's on the center, and it's looking good. And this is awesome, guys. Okay, so the next step, which is very important, is we're going to go back to the apps. Now we were already done with the customization. We've already customized this template which we're going to be using to create the Vera Reels on Canva. So I'm just going to play this so you can see the smoothness. So you can see it first of all, title shows, then the insert, then the second insert shows up. Okay, so it's smooth. Now we're done with this first part. The second part is to go to the app again. So go to app, and in the apps, click on it. And what we're going for is the bulk create. So you can see this inserting here. We're going to click on the bulk create feature of Canva. So you can see the bulk create feature. What we want to do is we're going to upload the data. Now, the CSV file we just got from ChatGPT, that's what we're going to be uploading in this case, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go to my downloads, and I'm going to pick it. This is it. And now we can see the feed, content strategy, posting daily, part 1, part 2, part 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect this data. So we're going to go to the first title, which is this title. You left click, which is you right click on your PC. Then we're going to go to connect data. So in here, click on connect data. Now we're going to connect topic to topic. So topic to topic. Then we'll go to the next, which is insert one. And we're going to do the same thing. You left click on your PC or your mouse. Then you click on connect data. Then connect part 1 to insert 1. Then part 2, do the same thing, repeat, connect data, part 2 to part 2. Now we are done connecting. So you can see the topic is the title, the part 1 is the insert 1, the part 2 is the insert 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on continue, and you can see you can generate 100 designs. So you can see this generate 100 designs in here. So you can see we can be able to generate 100 designs using this. So content strategy, posting daily, engagement, replying to comment, veracity, algorithm. So at the click of a button, we're going to have 100 viral shots from content. That's insane, guys. That's crazy. And literally, it takes up all of the hard work away and just give you the result you want very, very fast. Instead of spending months designing templates, editing, and finding those content ideas and stuff, you can do this very, very simple using Canva and ChatGPT, as easy as ABC, as you've seen in this video so far. Okay, as you can see, one design created and saved to your project. So it has actually created the bulk design, which is the thing we're planning to do. So let's check it out, and you're going to see everything we're working on and how it all comes together. All right, so you can see here's the first video. Content strategy. So we can be able to reduce the time, because this is actually, so we can see, and we can see this is looking good. This is looking good. So you can be able to edit. So 100 content has just be created. So you can see the first video, content strategy. Posting daily is not the secret to growth. Posting something people actually care about is. So you can see this is insert. So what we can do, we can also edit this if you want it to be like pop out a bit more. So you can easily scroll and readjust the content, if that makes sense. So you can do the same for this. We can increase so it comes out. I know it's zoomed, So that's why it's looking a little bit little because it's zoomed out. So you can give it this way. And if it's feeling a bit lengthy, we can be able to reduce it. Like let's say keep it to 15 seconds. So it's not much. And we can be able, it's not so long, and we can be able to retain the most amount of attention doing this way. So I've been able to shorten it to just 15 minutes. Now let's replay and see how it goes. So content strategy, posting daily is not the secret to growth. Posting something people actually care about is. So we can see how this stuff all works out. It's also going to do the same thing for the second paragraph. So you can see it's going to share more insight, engagement. Let me zoom this a bit. All right. So you can see how this stuff actually works. So after doing that, what we need to do next is to go to download our videos. So which is the third step, which is exporting it. So all we have to do is to click on download, and we can see from page 1 to 100. So what we're going to do is we download it as separate videos, because if not, it's going to be just one long video, which is going to be 31 minutes 53 seconds, which is like a lot of time for just one video, which is not what we want. So the first thing we're going to do is to go to download, click on the download button, and we're going to download page as separate file. So this is actually pro version. So if you're not using Canva Pro, you cannot be able to access this. Now, if you're not using Canva Pro, what you have to do is to just go and download each of the page you want. So we're going to do it manually. So if it's the current page you want to download, click on current page, you're done, and we can be able to download this on Canva. Simple. So you can download them one at a time, so you can get the 100 content you need, or you can scroll through them and observe each of the data ChatGPT have created for you. If it's something nice and something you would like to create, if it's something nice and something you'd like to post, you can then share it on your Streamdo platform. But if it's not, you can skip some of the information you do not like, because not all of this content is going to be valuable or is going to give you what you actually want. So let's check out this video in full. So you can see engagement, replying to every comment, feel tedious, but it's the fastest way to build Goya fans. So right now you can see, guys, this is how you can be able to get 100 viral short form content leveraging ChatGPT and Canva for completely free, guys. So the next step is uploading this content on social media platform. So in this case, let's do this on Facebook. So I'm going to go to Facebook, and we can either upload this as a reel, or we can upload this as a story. And also you can upload this on Instagram, whatever social media platform you're using. You can be able to then share this information and content in there to actually start generating lead and sales. So we can post this as we, which we can copy and paste this video in here. So you just copy the video we just got, so you can see this is the video engagement, replying to every comment, feel tedious, but it's the fastest way to build a loyal fan. So the next, we can add music depending on where you are actually posting this from. So you can add background music to this post, and we can publish it on social media and reels and work at you. But the best way to do this is to post it directly on your through using your mobile device. So use your smartphone to post this video. It's going to be a lot much better. So you can actually customize it. You can actually add sounds to it, and you can actually create this viral type of videos with Canva and ChatGPT. Very, very easy, guys. So you can see your reel is ready, and we are good to go, guys. Using all of this, you can be able to create 100 viral short form content without breaking the bank. Now, to actually get access to the step-by-step guide, the prompts, and even the template, all you have to do is to check the link in the description. It's going to give you access to this page where you can see the step-by-step process on how I actually went through this whole step from the copy and pasting the prompt, going to Canva, clicking the videos, everything you need to actually generate this content very, very fast. Both the ChatGPT prompt and even access to done for you Canva templates. So this template is going to show you how you can actually get all of the design out of the way very, very fast. All you have to do is just change the background, connect the data, which is the bulk create with Canva, to each of these tagline from the title, the insert one, and the insert two, and you're good to go. And you can immediately generate 100 viral short form content immediately. So to get access to that, all you have to do is to check the link in the description, and you're going to get to discover the step-by-step process, the AI prompt, and even get access to more proven AI tools and resources to actually help you quickly build an online business, promoting and selling digital products with AI
Shots. Now,
technology.
imagine growing your social media account without spending nights glued to your laptop. And that's what sustainable content creation look like. It's fast, it's repeatable, and it comes with zero burnout. This type of short content can also be repurposed to other social media platforms to also help you increase your visibility and your audience without much effort. It's 2025, guys. It's all about working smarter and not harder. So, guys, tell me, if you have 100 viral shots right now, how many would you post on your social media platform this week? And if you would like to get access to the exact ChatGPT prompt and Canva template I use in this video, be sure to check the link in the description and comments to get 100% free access. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another one.